Greetings friends, welcome back to a fishy zomboid adventure. I've been working hard on attempting to beat this bordering impossible challenge. For those of you who don't know, I have recently been tackling to beat the world of Zomboid that contains mutant variations of zombies, and that completely alters the world, and it forces you to play entirely different from the default worlds. And today, I'm going to show you one of many adventures I've had in these worlds. The real question I'm going to ask you though is, can I survive 100 nights? First things first, let me give you info about my character and the world settings. Pretty much very similarly to the previous world, I debuffed my character in order to make him become a incredibly fit, strong veteran, capable of breaking into cars and hot wiring them. A really important perk I have here, this essentially allows me to have a second chance when I'm completely surrounded, or in this world, set on fire. You'll find that's very common. It's normally overpowered, but believe me, it's completely necessary in these worlds. As for the settings, we will be starting on January the 1st. On cold weather settings. Food is set to insanely rare and literature to normal, just because if I don't find certain books, it's going to take me like 100 days to get certain skills up anyway. Everything else is left at rare, although for weapons it doesn't matter too much because I have so many mods installed that these settings don't actually really affect anything anyway. The XP multiplier will start on 3 and every 20 days will lower by 1 until it reaches its default. This is essentially so you don't have to sit here for several hours watching me grinding skills. If you're into that though, you can check out the Twitch. Or let me know if you want to see a world where I leave this on the default. Transmission will be bites only, and the infection mortality will be increased. There'll be a cure for the zombie virus scattered very rarely in certain zombies. But believe me, infection in this mode is actually the least problematic way to die. This is just so I actually stand a chance at surviving the world. Being attacked and having burned legs is all too common in this world. Perhaps I'll do a world like this where there is no cures, but that is far too difficult for me, and I think most people would struggle to make it 10 days in a world like that, never mind 100. And finally, the population will be 0.7 with a peak of 4. The general multiplier will increase 0.5 every 20 days. This gives me a chance at the start to actually survive. I initially tried to do this world starting on 2.0. I assure you there wasn't a building left beyond day 10. And every 20 days there will be a random wheel where a bunch of unforeseen events may occur. Stay tuned if you want to figure out what that is.
Let us begin.
If you've seen my previous videos, I know you're probably sick of me playing in Maldra, but believe me, I'm not staying here for long. I'm only here to grab the farms. It's good starting fresh food, since food is insanely rare. Once I'm done with that, I'll be heading out. I have a very specific base location in mind. Normally I base in a city, because it's convenient, and the amount of zombies obviously makes for very interesting stories. But in a world like this, I don't think I can really afford to stay there. So I spawned in a trailer park, got a few pieces of food, a foraging book, and a trusty frying pan. Also throughout this playthrough you'll notice I have debug mode on. 3 reasons. 1, a mod I have makes it impossible to drop items. 2, I had donations on, so a few people would donate money and force the world to do incredibly wacky things. And 3, every 20 days a wheel would be spun, and I don't really feel like waiting 20 minutes to restart the game every time I want to change something. You'll see later on what I mean. But essentially, I searched around the trailer park and houses, and began to build up some decent resources. Certain things used for cars, a needle for tailoring, food, certain tools, and a knife. Night vision goggles? Unfortunately, it's just a cosmetic. They don't actually work. Very sad. I've not even been to these houses yet and they're all burned fucking down. Okay, there's a bunch of super sprinters here. I might just be fucked. Go! No! No. Fuck me. Oof. We have a satchel, and we actually found a cure this early, which is fucking game-changing. Oh my god. If that... Oof. I nearly had to use the cure there. Jesus Christ. After spending a few hours looting, I eagerly awaited the carpentry show. Oh! That's fair, I guess. Slowly making my way through the trailer park, I attempted to make it by foot to the first farm, all the while not taking too many fights that were risky. If there was a fence nearby, I could take it. If not, well, I ran for it. This Oh my, what the fuck? A super sprinting zombie that opens doors. And a skeleton as well. Okay. It's the most modded zombie I've seen yet. You're definitely gonna blow up, aren't you? Oh. A burn to the foot is completely debilitating. In a world like this, you need all the early time that you can get. And without a car currently, I'm stuck limping, meaning that whatever I have to do on the first day is going to take me about 10 times longer. Not only that, but it leaves me completely vulnerable to the sprinting zombies. Things were looking quite bleak for me. After a short walk, however, there was a slightly damaged sports car with a drip of fuel within it. I could use this to get around, but I would first have to rush straight to a gas station to fill this up. It might be the only chance I have to redeem this world. I decided to take a small risk and head to the farm to grab some food just for today. I couldn't take all of it quite yet, but I was going to need food for the next day. Next, using whatever scuffed weaponry I had to clear the gas station, and I had to make it quick. Okay, actually, you know what? Okay, I was hoping to avoid that, but whatever. Okay, thanking you. If the car dies on me right now, I'm probably fucked. Thanking you. Bro! This guy is immune to domestic violence. He's a frying pan resilient. Hello? Hello? Anyway, average Mustang driving experience real. That's a full tank. Now we can head up to the base. Pray it's not burnt to the ground. After an eventful day, it was time to head to my base location. I had a specific place in mind that I wanted to be, out of sight and out of mind. Which is cool, but that was a dirty drift. Late at night, I finally arrived. This was going to be the place I was going to base for the world. The population was low here, and I figured that was probably the only way to really survive a world like this. I put my food into the fridge and then headed upstairs to go to bed. Okay, I hear the zombie. And after a long and tough day, we could finally put an end to day 1. Early on day 2, I quickly established a small farm. The more food I have early, the better. I'm going to sow potatoes now. The earlier these get going, the better. Today, we've got to go get the police station, and we have to find an axe. That is the goal for today. As I made my way down to Mulder, I spotted a zombie with an insanely large backpack, so I took a moment to go and fetch it. You have a big-ass backpack, good sir, and I want it. Joyous occasion. Wait, hold on. He has a fucking machete in here. What the that literally couldn't be better. Like, that literally could not have been a better thing to have had, like, at any point. Not only did this zombie have a large backpack, but a powerful machete. Probably the best start to a world you could have had. Later down the road, I found a shovel. This is useful so I don't have to break my hands digging furrows in my back garden. You know, for when I want to farm. But priorities first, I stopped by a house so that I may watch carpentry. You know I never miss it. And then made my way around a local factory. I was needing an axe to chop trees and doors, of course. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Okay. Can I extinguish that? Seeds, good. I searched all around the factory and even disassembled crates to get to the ones at the back, but had no luck. Eventually I just had to call it a day here, and I went to go sleep in a house nearby, thus ending day 2. Day 3 I decided to forget the axe and head straight down to the police station. I could just disassemble doors if need be, and I didn't really want to waste any more time. If the police station burned down, I lose out on a lot of gear. Timing on that is impeccable. I got an axe from a random corpse instead of the actual fucking factory. I was hoping my luck would persist and I got some good weapons and ammo. Otherwise it was going to be a trip to many a city. and upon first inspection, it was looking really good. Variations of ammo boxes and cases, as well as a good few weapons, including pistols and a shotgun. And it would appear I made it just in time, as the fire was beginning to spread rapidly throughout the police station. And with utmost haste, I then made it to the bookstore. The sooner I got these things done, the less I had to be here. However, I also had to deal with a small horde before I entered. Although judging by the amount of fire here, I was going to have to make it a very quick trip. I grabbed what I could. I got a ton of the books that I needed. However, I was still probably going to have to loot other bookstores, but it was a good start. Let's grab the farms, and I think we can be done for today. However, my car was approaching death's door. The engine was about to fail. It would also be useful to have a car with much more storage, so I decided to do that first before I headed down to the farms. It was only much later that I arrived at the farm. I had to clear the horde, fuel up the car, and actually get there. I just want to grab these and go. I think I could probably manage going to the other area, get the rest of the food. And after a very productive day, it was time to head home. It was a good thing I swapped out the cars. If it was my old car, I probably would have broke down, because this car was already practically dead. Well, hopefully tomorrow morning, I'll at least be walking a bit better. After over 3 days worth of limping, I was finally able to move again, and decided to check around the area of my base, since I hadn't done that yet. Wait, there's just a generator already here chilling. A generator and an empty gas can, a large one mind you, already at my base. This was probably the luckiest world I've had yet, and I had a very good feeling I was going to go far, maybe even complete it. First things first, let's use the garbage bags we have and get an early water collector up, just so I don't have to worry about it. Oh my god. But why do you have a spaz on you? See, this would have been very good if I didn't already have a shotgun, but okay, cool. Just in case the water goes off early, that would be good to have. I actually just put these guns into my holster now. That's actually very useful. Yeah, I have a lot of 308, but I don't have a gun that uses 308. It's actually the only consistent ammo I've had. There's a lot of it, I just can't do a lot with it, because I don't have anything. As a matter of fact, I've got 2 shotguns and I barely have any ammo for it. Hopefully something appears soon. Okay, what's the plan for today? The day's nearly over, maybe I should just, like, read the books necessary for the next skill levels. Like, there's a bunch of books I need to read, I may as well do it. Yeah, today's just gonna be a study day, I guess. As for the rest of the day, I set up some more crops and watered them. A steady supply of food is obviously essential. A couple more sections, that should be good. There's no point making too much. It was going to be a varied diet. Corn, watermelon, tomatoes and potatoes. Living the life of a king. Well, that was a productive day. Pretty boring day, but a productive day. My left foot is all good as well. I want to get rid of those stairs, because if I get rid of the stairs, I think I might have a better chance at surviving attacks. It's a bit cheap and it might be a bit boring, but I'm kind of tired of risking my life every run. I think I just kind of have to face the facts that this world is far too difficult for me to complete without being a tad cheesy. I then had some construction problems. Okay. Okay, that's just not what I wanted. I guess I need to get my sledgehammer for this, and then I'm just hoping it might be able to prevent the second floor house fires. After dealing with the construction in my base, I also decided to set up some traps. Animals make for very good high-calorie food. I should probably make more, but I'll do it in a bit. I'm gonna take that out. I don't want it burning down. That might be useful to have later. As a matter of fact, I may as well just grab it, because I'm gonna have to fill up on gas anyway, so I'll keep that thing on me. Is there anything in Mulder left I have to do? I think we just go to the town above us and check out the police station then. There was a small town above me. There wasn't much within it, but there was a police station, and any chance at an armory I will take, as well as a bookstore. Oh my god. And so began the process of clearing it. I didn't want to deal with all the zombies in one area and have them following me, so I cleared them as I went. There's no safer way to do this than being in a car. I started with the bookstore, got a few essential things, and then headed out. Oh my god.
This is not looking good. Whee. I don't know which one of these guys are going to explode or not anymore.
Next up was the police station. I was praying for either shotgun ammo or a 308 rifle.
That looks like an interesting vehicle.
Little did I know how amazing this car was going to be.
You are kidding, right? Right, let's make this quick. Oh my god. Juice. You know what? I'm very content with that.
It wasn't a lot, but it was very impressive for how small an armory this place was. I then inspected the car outside of the police station, and this thing was a durable tank. You'll find out how durable it actually is later on.
God tier engine.
I got all I wanted here for now, so before it got too dark, I headed back in my new, tanky little car, with about triple the storage space as well.
The unfortunate thing is, I got two 5.56 guns there, but I don't have any 5.56 ammo.
Hey there, I see you made it over 16 minutes into the video. I can only assume that means you're enjoying it. If you are, a subscription, a like, or a comment would be greatly appreciated. And if you're feeling generous enough, check out my Twitch, become a YouTube member, or subscribe to the Patreon. Every little bit of help is appreciated. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video.
I think it's legitimately just tailoring and metalworking, maybe mechanics. Literally, I would be happy with just forging and tailoring. I think we head there to Rosewood, see what extra guns we can get. First things first, I need blow torches as well, and I need to level metalworking. Actually, we have a lot more to do than I thought we might. This could be problematic. We shall see. So much to do, so little time. I think Rosewood is where we're at.
The plan was to go through Maldra, because one, it was already safer since I cleared it, and I could grab gas while I go through it. And then I would head up to Rosewood. And with perfect timing, heading to the gas station, an unbearable fog sets in, making visibility hard. What can go wrong, will go wrong.
Gun's a little less effective than I want it to be. Nice. Next stop, Rosewood.
And off I went to Rosewood. However, the fog made it very difficult to avoid zombies on the road.
Oh fuck, okay. Stop it. Okay, I don't want to hit you, bro. Stop downflaming the car. Good thing I don't need carpentry anymore, really.
Upon arriving in Rosewood, I had to clear out the police station and fire station without letting the zombies do too much damage to the buildings. If the fire spreads, I obviously lose out on loot.
Duh. Holy... Okay, yeah, I need to be really careful here. Just really not wanting it to happen. Where'd all the splinters come from, bro? Why is there so many splinters? Stop. Oh my god. I'm really glad that you can't get set on fire while in the car. Stop exploding. Okay, yeah, everything might just straight up burn down at this rate.
Unfortunately, the fire station was void of anything useful. I either already had it, or just it was not good at all. Next up was the police station. I was either hoping for a gun that could use the ammo I had, or some shotgun rounds. Maybe even a suppressor.
I'm afraid to get out until I know no zombies are chasing me. I think we're good. I don't need any more of these things. I don't need that. But that's fucking insane right there. Oh my god, okay, yeah, okay, we need to make this quick. Hopefully nothing important is in here. Really? Okay. Oh, that's important though. And that's important. And that's important. Just grab it all. Oh, that's a lot of fuckers.
Next up was the bookstore. Unfortunately, the high street was quite packed, but I did get some ammo I could use out of that police station.
entire town on me here. Okay, that makes my life a lot easier. Now I can just go back up and deal with the remnants. Since the sprinters are dealt with, I just need to melee the rest.
After killing all the zombies in the area, looting necessary books and recipes, I then checked out a car shop and then decided to head home. There was no real reason to stay here.
The dirt path in the dark, because my headlight is busted. We'll go. That as well. Carpentry, level 6. That's a fairly productive day, I'd say. Read a bunch of books, got my carpentry at level 6, which I believe means I can make stairs now.
Early in the morning of day 7, I spent it studying books and watching the carpentry show. Then it was a trip to the railway station. I needed industrial propane tanks. As I intended to level metalworking, I was going to need a lot of propane.
Oh.
And so once again came the life-threatening process of clearing the area.
Probably should kill them away from the warehouse, to be honest with you. Yeah, because of that. Oh. Good night. Good night. Thank you. That fire's made everything a bit more complicated. I have limited time now.
I quite literally spent the rest of the day here, killing zombies and searching factories desperately for some propane.
There's still more of them here. I want to see this big ass sword. Yep, he's got that. He's got that thing on him. My favorite weapon in the game, by the way.
I did manage to find an industrial propane tank and a small propane tank. Unfortunately, I didn't seem to clip it for some reason. I also had to pass out outside of the railway station. I was quite literally there all day. Instead of going home though, I headed to another factory area to find a blowtorch. So I headed to the south of Maldron, to a factory area I haven't explored yet.
Is it? I think it... Yes! Oh my god, seeing you is actually better than seeing, like... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
The rest of the day passed without incident, and that takes us on to day 9. It was time for another incredibly fun process. Instead of leveling carpentry this time though, we're doing metalworking. And starting on metalworking is often tough. You barely get any XP for dismantling things. Give me a second though.
Oof, that's only level 1. Why was there 2 toilets there? Bloody hell. Fuck off.
And after a long day of grinding metalworking and a bit of tailoring, I arrived home. With the beginning of day 10, it was a mundane process of leveling tailoring. This is necessary in order to completely repair clothing.
We'll level the rest of this later. For now though, I want to sleep, and then I want to head out and gather more resources and metalworking.
As I was out leveling metalworking, I multitasked to level tailoring. All the while dismantling metal things, I kept an eye out for zombies, to gather threads and ripped sheets.
Wait, hold on. I fucked up. I didn't read the book. We gotta go back. I'm so stupid.
Yep, back at it.
Sorry pal, I have to disassemble your shitter. You could use that as a flirt line, couldn't you? Oh my god. This is a horror game. Yeah, I really hope I don't need a fridge anytime soon, because all the ones in this area on an adventure to the afterlife. Only halfway. I've been here all day, and I'm only halfway.
And of course it would be too much to ask for a bit of peace while I grinded skills out, but no, there must always be attempts on my life.
No. No. Oh my god. That was terrifying. We're leaving. You're a liar. Oh. Oh, never mind. I spoke this in.
Very quickly though, I got level 4 metalworking, and gathered a ton of metal. Overall, a successful but long day.
Just finish up this building, and that's a lot of metal sheet. That's more than enough for today. I really want to keep this car. How do I repair this though? Huh. I actually have the metalworking, the tools, and the mechanics to finally be able to repair cars. At least a hood. So I can just... wow. I just need to get my mechanics up to repair the engine, but that's basically the engine, like, completely protected for at least another, like, 3 or 4 crashes. And using my newly found metalworking skills and resources, made my first 2 metal crates. If a wave of fire comes over my house, these metal containers won't burn down. They can only be destroyed by melee, so they're a hell of a lot more resilient than wooden crates. And, oh my fucking god, that was a fucking jump scare. I think what I want to do tonight is I want to replace the doors with metal. I know the walls can still burn down, but if the doors persist, it makes life a lot easier. I don't know how long they intend to last. I don't know how invincible metal doors are. I feel like it's going to give me a better chance at surviving. Because once these doors break, they're going to keep breaking, especially with fire zombies. I just can't really afford to do it. So, let's get rid of this, eh? Unfortunately, however, gates within metalworking are locked behind a higher level, so I was going to have to get it to at least level 7. I had my work cut out for me. Yeah, I think the water's out as well now. Here comes the mid-game. With the water now being shut off, I was relying on the well nearby my house. You see, I did think of everything. This is a good base location. I think this is one of the best runs I've had in terms of skill yet. I really need to find level 5 expert tailoring thingy-majiggy. Level 8's good enough to repair clothing, but level 10 is just nice to max out your stats in terms of clothing. For day 12, I decided the best thing to do was to get to level 8 tailoring, to repair my clothes and make it so that when I pad it, I am extremely protected against bites and scratches. Right. Unfortunately, I don't have level 5 tailoring, but level 8 is the perfect amount for actually just repairing the holes in your clothing anyway, so this should be more than enough for what I need. Might be time to go down to a trip to Moldra to get more things to smelt. I think I'll have to do that tomorrow, so for today I'm probably just going to attend to the base. There's almost no point in making log walls. I'm really not sure what to do, but I do want to lock off these windows at the bottom floor. I feel like that's an absolutely genius idea. And I'll make a way out on the second floor, because there's no reason for me to be panicking around here. So I created sheet rope escape ropes. So if I ever need to get up to the second floor or down, I have a way, without having to go all the way around to the front door. Right, this should work if I ever get overwhelmed. I might just like to barricade this door off as well. There's no need to have all these doors. I got so many escape routes at this point that it's just not necessary. Well, today I'm heading to Moldra. We gotta level up metalworking, and there's a few buildings I know of that can allow it. Oh shit. We have a few metalworking levels to go, so we're gonna get on that. I wonder, can I disassemble these car wrecks? Apparently they're not wrecked enough for me to... You know what? I have the mechanic books read. Maybe let's take a stop off here and use these car wrecks in my current car to train mechanics. Because I think both of these cars will still have engine, like... So what I'm thinking is, I level mechanics up to 4, because I need to do that anyway. I take the engine parts out to get them to 0 condition, and then I dismantle the car wrecks. Yeah, I like that. For some reason, no matter what I did, I couldn't dismantle them as car wrecks, no matter what I did. But I did get my mechanics leveled up. This will be good, so that I can scrap other cars' engines to gather parts to repair my own. It's level 4 mechanics already. I'm gonna stop here then, because there's no need for me to continue doing anything. After I finished taking parts out of them, which I didn't really get much, I pushed the cars out of the road because I was sick of crashing into them. One more time. These are car wrecks. Anything that clears the road as well, I'm very happy to dismantle, so yippee, more metal sheets. And annoyingly, it turns out level 4 mechanics is only useful for basic cars. Heavy cars and sports cars require an even higher level of mechanics to dismantle the engines for their parts. It looks like I had a lot more training to go. All the while, the zombies were beginning to pile up, and I had to get to the gas station, so it involved yet another risky adventure of praying my car doesn't stall. I really want that shotgun. Shit. Be quick about this. Be quick about it. Grab it. Got it.
Okay, I'm happy with it. Collecting these guns would be important later, as I had a mod installed that could make use of weapons I wasn't using. Stay tuned if you want to see it. After clearing the streets of Moldra yet again, I was finally able to fuel up for the second time. I'd imagine I'd have to do this quite a few times this run. After I was finally done clearing the street to get fuel, I was able to commence forth with the metalworking leveling, not without first having some major trouble.
You're kidding, right? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. This is not good. This is the one building I actually really wanted to survive. Maybe if I hurry I can disassemble some of the stuff before it gets too far. I actually think we might be alright. These fire zombies are the bane of my fucking existence.
After the minor inconvenience of a massive fire, I had to sleep in a local house. I was far too tired and was afraid I would pass out in the middle of the road. It was also pitch black. If I can avoid driving in this darkness, I will.
Oh, wow. Just in time.
Immediately after waking up in this house, I began to destroy it. Its purpose was served. Now give me what you have.
I think there's a lot to disassemble around these areas as well. May as well just do it while I'm here. And I got a new skill as well. You're good at taking things apart. Allows you to craft metal sheet and pipe. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is what I mean. If you don't loot a house completely. Oh god. Huh? Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, if you don't loot something, you better grow peace with the fact that you're probably not going to get anything out of it ever again. This is a damn nice car. It's a shame that I'm going to have to take your parts, and I can't. Absolutely fucking full to the brim. Oh, so close. Can you fucking hit something? We're done. Right. Let's get the fuck home. I need to level mechanics a bit more, get to level 6 or so on mechanics, preferably 7, and then I can come back and get car parts so I never have to worry about my car breaking down. For now, today was successful. Get out of the road, oh my god. You know, I think this is the longest I've been able to maintain a car. Thinking about it. Normally they break after 2 days, but I've actually managed to keep this since roughly the start. Actually, I don't even remember what day I got it on. Like day 4, maybe? I swear there's just always a fire going on here. What direction is it going? I don't trust you.
As I made it home, I gathered enough resources to require a third box, shortly followed by me passing out on the ground in front of my base.
Oh my god, I just passed out. I just passed out on the fucking... Okay. I forgot that can happen.
And that concludes the first 2 weeks of this mutant zomboid world. In the next video, a wheel of cruelty is spun. I desperately attempt to level metalworking, and insane hordes overwhelm me. Will I make it? Find out next time. Haha. Tune in. I know this video is a lot shorter in comparison to the other parts I tend to make, but financially and growth-wise, it's not the best idea to put all of my content into one video. But I hope you enjoy the video. I'll be back soon with another. And remember, all support is appreciated, from subscriptions to likes, and to any financial aid you happen to be able to spare. And join the Discord if you want updates, to say hi to me, to the other people you see in my videos, and to even participate in some games with them. Till then, take care.